I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another player review, 93 rated player moments, Lucas. Today, as you can see, quite a few games played. This card was released quite a few days ago now, actually, but it was crafted using Team of the Season cards from French League upgrades. Quite a few goals, quite a few games, quite a few assists. Well, not really that many assists. There's a reason why he doesn't have a crazy amount of assists, but we'll get into that. So, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, medium defensive work rate, high attacking, average body type, right-footed, 5'9". So, for all intents and purposes, fits the game quite well. Obviously, lean body type might make him a little bit more, well, I would say might make him a little bit more agile, but to be fair, he's got 99 agility, 99 balance, 99 acceleration. He feels unbelievably quick anyway. Not the quickest he could feel, and I will admit that. He is fast, he's very fast, but even now, Ryan Kent, I think, would beat him in a straight line. I'd like to see, it'd be awesome if you could do like sprint tests, you know, like if you could go into like training and just see what they're good at with no ball, so you could literally just run around. And at what point would there be? I don't know, just to see who's faster in a straight line. Anyway, with that being said, he does have 88 reactions, 90 ball control, 96 dribbling, 89 composure, 96 positioning, finishing, 93 shot power. And then things start to go a little bit south. So 89 long shots, 84 volleys, 87 penalties. Not one stat in the passing department is above 86, which is, for a cam, awful at this stage of the game. For a striker, which is what he was being played as, it isn't the end of the world, but it is definitely something that you might want to consider boosting. Of course, with the Maestro Chem style, we do get that 96 short passing, 90 vision, with 92 free kicks. Couple of free kicks in here to speak of, none of which go in, but both come very, very close. One of which is cleared off the line by a defender, rather unorthodoxly, and then the other one is a great save by a goalkeeper. But the Maestro Chem style takes him up to a 95 rated winger or cam or centre forward, only a 91 rated striker. Didn't really see the necessary, wait, that's not right, didn't see that it was necessarily, English is not my first language, I will point that out just to get that out of the way. I didn't find it necessary to boost up the finishing to 99. A normal person probably would have cut that out and started again. Not me, I'll leave them in there. So this card is expensive, right? It's around 1 million coins, and it's untradeable, which makes it so much less value for money. Because once you do it, if you don't like it, tough, you're stuck with it. And it's not worth 1 million coins once you've completed it. It's worth the same value as a 93 rated card is worth. And you can pick up a couple of 92, 93, even 94, 95 rated Team of the Season cards for about 40k at the moment. So is he really worth all those coins? That is the question. The team I've got him in isn't exactly a fantastic one. I mean, there are a couple of really nice Team of the Season cards in there, but then I have Ogbonna at left back, Keane, who might not be good enough anymore, Maguire, who can be good if you play one drop back. We're not playing that. We're playing 5 depth, so God help me. But yeah, not bad. It's going to be decent to test Lucas with anyway, because it means that we're putting him into a team that have some good players and some bad players. So we're not playing with like a god squad. So we're going to get a realistically good representation. The interesting thing about this, of course, is he's in a team with Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela is no more than 200,000 coins for the majority of platforms. So for a card that's worth 200,000 coins to be in a team with a card worth over 1 million, and for that 200,000 coin card to be worth more, or rather higher rated, is he better than Carlos Vela? They play different positions, they're not the same type of card, so we're not going to do a direct comparison, but just bear in mind that Carlos Vela is 200,000 coins and this Lucas card is effectively 1 million. I will say though, Lucas is fantastic, and it's because he fits the meta of the game so well. He's 5'9", which is perfect for this game. He's unbelievably quick. Not as quick as Ryan Kent, like I said, still very fast, but not as quick as someone like Ryan Kent, or I'm trying to think of another player that like is blisteringly fast that I use a lot. And I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Maybe even Carlos Vela, actually, is probably quicker in a straight line than Lucas. But anyway, I digress. And on the ball, he is fantastic. His finishing is very good. He's got that 5-star weak foot. His free kicks aren't particularly amazing, but he can somehow force goalkeepers to make insane saves. And the free kick that you saw in the second clip, I think, the goalkeeper was absolutely nowhere near it. Were it not for Mendy on the line, he would have scored. And again here, just popping the ball in the bottom of in the corner of the net. My English is difficult today. I don't know what... English is difficult? What's wrong with me? I cannot speak English today. Anyway, let's talk about what he's... I mean, we don't really have much more to say in terms of a negative side, really. It's literally just the fact that he is so expensive for a card that, okay, it can't be replicated. We can't go and buy a Brazilian Premier League striker that is better than Lucas. It doesn't exist. Can you buy strikers that are better than Lucas? Yeah, probably, but he just fits this game so well. It's one of those cards that may not necessarily look that great on paper because his passing is so bad. And I say so bad because it is, right? If this card came out in November and we were talking about 86 short passing, 85 vision, we'd be like, yeah, it's not too bad with a chem style. We could boost it up into the mid-90s, and then we've got a good-looking set of passing stats, right? And his passing is usable. It's not like it's that bad that every time he passes the ball, it just goes absolutely nowhere. It does go to the intended target. It's just not as good. I mean, that's a great pass, right? But that's not consistent. He doesn't do that all the time. There was a clip 2 or 3 clips ago where he literally gives the ball away in a sort of 6-yard area, and it's not a difficult pass to play, and he just didn't do it well. So, given the fact that there are plenty of Team of the Season cards out there, Carlos Vela being just one of them, that are 200k or even 50, 60k, that have 99, 99 short passing and vision, or in the 90s for both, you've got to ask yourself, if you are going to play him anywhere other than striker, is this card good enough for the sake of passing? But with that being said, there are cards like the Flashback Allen, and there are a few others that aren't necessarily they look good, but they're not like, wow, I need to get that straight away. However, they are so good in game because they fit the way this game is played, and Lucas is one of those. Not necessarily the best on paper, but regardless of that, fits the way the game is played so well. He is somewhat of a cheat code. Ben Yedder is another one. I'm not talking about the Team of the Season. I'm talking about the 87 ones to watch. That card has flaws. The 85, for example, people still use it, myself included. Why? Because it's broken. It's one of those broken cards. And Lucas is definitely in that category of why is he so good when his stats aren't as good as some of the other Team of the Seasons. I'm not saying this card is bad, by the way, but there's a lot of light green compared to dark green with regards to the comparison of other Team of the Season cards. Vela, again as an example, has dark green stats everywhere. Nearly every stat he has in pace, shooting, passing and dribbling, and even physical, they're all in the green, like dark green, like 90 plus. Lucas has a few, but reactions, composure, long shots, all of his passing stats, his strength, his aggression. His aggression's quite good actually at 88, but yeah, they don't scream quality. But if you've been able to craft it, or near enough craft it, or you've been thinking, well, I've got an awful lot of stuff in my club, I've got a few things that I need to quick sell recover, I'm going to say that if you can fit him into a team, this guy is an unbelievably good player. His finishing is clinical. His weak foot is fantastic. It's perfect. His dribbling's really good. He's agile. He can send defenders the wrong way just by looking at them. He's so quick on the ball. That goal you've seen on your screen right there was fantastic. I'm a big fan of him. I think it's very expensive, and it is a massive shame that we don't have a loan. And if I had it my way, this would be maybe 400,000 or 500,000 coins cheaper. Or at least, if I were EA, I'd be giving out tradable 100k packs as rewards, or 50k, 55k packs tradable for nearly every single segment, so at least it would entice you a little bit and sort of soften the blow slightly. But I do still think if it's craftable for you and he fits straight into your team, you could definitely get your money's worth out of this card. He is that good that I think you're going to enjoy it, if you do end up doing it. Let me know what you think of him in the comments, if you used him, if you haven't used him, and of course, if you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.